Hi, I'm John Watson. I'm your Hurricane Creekkeeper in Tuscaloosa. Can you imagine anything more heart-wrenching or devastating to someone who is a water keeper, who patrols waters looking for polluters and looking for ways to protect the water quality in a stream? Can you imagine anything more devastating than to come out on patrol and find your stream gone? It's dry. I'm standing where there should be a foot or so of water. There's no water visible in either direction. Some folks will say that this is because of a drought, and I can't disagree. We are in a drought. But I believe there's other powers at work here. Streams like this don't go dry just because there's a drought. This stream's been here for millions of years. It's the southernmost free-flowing stream in the Appalachian mountain chain. There's several mill houses up and down this creek. The old ruins tell me that there was water here year-round for centuries back. What's changed? Coal bed methane extraction, a practice by where they inject liquid nitrogen into the surface of the earth under thousands of pounds of pressure, fracture the coal seam, begin to extract the water from the aquifers below. They bring that water to the surface where they separate the coal bed methane out of the water and then re-inject the polluted water back into our aquifers a little higher than where they got it. The end result of that is that our springs go dry. And what springs that are left are too polluted for anything to live in. Longwall mining, extensive in this end of the watershed. Right across the aquifer from us is where Jim Walter Resources has the deepest longwall mine in the world. Strip mining is extremely extensive in this watershed all around me. Every time a strip mine blasts through an aquifer, you lose the water in that aquifer. It's polluted. It runs off in the way of storm water. It's pumped out of the mines, too polluted for any use, sprayed out on the roads to hold dust down. The end result is that we're losing springs and we're losing aquifers because of coal extraction technology. I guess the big message, the final message here is global climate change. Not global warming, global climate change. We're seeing droughts in places that we've never seen droughts before. We're seeing extensive flooding in places where we've never seen flooding like this. Unseasonably hot weather. Here in Tuscaloosa, we just went through 14 days in a row of 100 degree plus. Most days it was 103 to 105. We hit 107 one day. Very, very unusual for this climate, for this region. It's global climate change, and the biggest factor affecting global climate change today is coal. The extraction of it, the burning of it, the disposal of it is all toxic. It all has adverse effects on our water. The one thing that humans cannot live without is water. We can go without food for a certain length of time, but we cannot go without water. And we can't use toxic water. No, these are not acts of God. What you see happening to Hurricane Creek right now is an act of greed. Who's standing up and protecting these streams? Who's the voice of such streams? And who is going to hold anyone accountable for this? Hurricane Creekkeeper, Black Warrior River Keeper, Choctawhatchee River Keeper, Mobile Bay Keeper, the Water Keeper Alliance has a presence in Alabama. Waterkeeper Alliance presence throughout Appalachia, throughout the nation, and throughout the world, we will one day be able to have an effect on this that'll stop this kind of thing from happening.
These are the ruins of an old mill site, giving proof positive that there was water ran here at one time, year-round. It took a lot of work to build a foundation such as that here on this creek bank, and I don't think they would have built a mill if it looked like this. I can't completely pinpoint all of the damage to this creek to mining. However, what I'm seeing here now, these are all wetland species. These are all trees that should have water. This is driftwood that's drying up, laying in the bottom of a stream bed. Is this all coal mining? No. Is this all coal bed methane extraction? No. This is global climate change. This is the end result of what happens when a species such as humans think that they can take God's work and make it better. This is what happens when man decides that the earth is here for his benefit and his profit. Hurricane Creek belongs to all people everywhere. We all have a right to come here and to catch a fish. Who's protecting our rights? Who's looking out for these streams and speaking out about what we see here? For more information, visit the Citizens Coal Council or the Waterkeeper Alliance, Friends of Hurricane Creek, or your Hurricane Creekkeeper to find out what you can do. This is not an act of God. This is an act of greed through man's intervention.